said, can we get How y'all doing? It's Tell the Truth in the building on Fast T 2 times.
On V12 Black Sinatra one time.
Right.
And it's your girl, la Latoya.
Hey. We live, Cody.
We live.
Oh,
Look at that.
Hey, we live.
All right, so what's our first topic we gonna get on? We had a couple going back before we started going live. So what y'all want to get on?
Well, let's talk about our special guest, V12.
Right.
Oh, you're gonna talk about me?
Yeah.
Queensbridge.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see my face, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's me. You know what I'm talking about? It's me. Okay.
So tell us a little bit about how you got your start in the music industry and how did it evolve to you being like in the Queensbridge neighborhood and really getting songs of like all the legends from Nas to MC Shin, Tragedy Gaddafi on the Still Reporting album. Like, how did you get your start in that?
Well, you know, shout out to MC Shan. Shout out to everybody that paved the way for me, you know, as far as Tragedy and everybody like that too. I had got my start with them actually from records that I did previously, like with Nas and Mobb Deep. So, you know, Tragedy got wind of that. He was like, yo, who is this kid? Ooh. On every hook, I need him on something with me. So, you know, the rest is history from there. I went to the studio with them and listened to the song at first to see what I was going to do to it, because I didn't know what I was going to do. You know what I mean? You know, this guy's a legend, you know, when it comes to Queensbridge. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, he had me a little shook, you know what I mean? Like, you know, because I didn't know what I was going to do. But once I sat down and you know, got into it was a room that you can listen to stuff, you know, outside of the council room. So I sat there for about an hour and I came up with, you know, what I came up with. You know what I'm saying? I actually got 3 records on Still Reporting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they always in Source Magazine, Double XL. You know what I'm saying? Every record that I did in Queensbridge was the first single off of every album that came out, as far as with Nas, you name it. You know what I'm saying?
Nas, the 41st Side album.
41st Side album. You know what I'm saying? And the 41st Side album was consist of, you know, everybody from Queens, period. You know, it had Nori on there, Prodigy, Havoc, you know, everybody, Paul Mega, you name it. Nas, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, the first joint, everybody want to get on the joint with Nas, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was in my grandma's house. I was laying down. Mike DeLorean came and got me like, yo, you gotta go do a song with Nas right now. I'm like, word? Yeah. You gotta tell me twice. I don't know what I was dreaming about, but I sure forgot. I said, went downstairs. Yeah. I went in the car and and I was already listening to the record before he got there. You know what I mean? He gonna kill me for this though. He came in there with some. He had his hat up like this, you know. He had on some tube socks that was all the way up. You know what I mean? I thought son just came from running a full. I ain't know, you know what I mean? But that's my guy, you feel me? That's the God. I love him to death. But, you know, I was just so thankful for the opportunity.
Right.
You know, because a lot of people don't even get to even be in the same room with this man, let alone get on a song with him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that, I was, I just, I got on that, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of catapulted, my career as far as being like, the king of the underground. I took that immediately as soon as that song came out. You know what I'm saying? That song came out at a bad time. I'm gonna keep it 100. When the Blueprint came out, that's when that came out. Nas and Jay-Z was going through their little thing. You know what I mean? So, it was like, it was a trying time. But, it was still a good time too at the same time for music. You know what I'm saying? It was like hip hop was, it was alive. You know what I'm saying? It's still alive now, but if those guys go away, hip hop is dead for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So who do you think is the better artist? Because I just had this conversation with somebody the other day. Nas or Jay-Z?
Well, I'm from Queensbridge, so
I
I've
love
got to
me some
say
Jay-Z.
Nas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I
Nas
love
is,
Jay-Z.
no,
Okay.
Nas is the god. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, as far as like, I can't even say business because Nas is a billionaire too. So it don't.
He is.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to say, Jay-Z had a head start as far as the business is concerned. So, they both are phenomenal artists. I don't want to throw nothing on none of them because I actually need another song with Jay-Z. Hello, how you doing?
Okay.
So I don't want to bash nobody, but I'm like, they both
like both of
phenomenal
them,
artists.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they both gonna go down on the Mount Rushmore hip hop as far as, you know what I'm saying? So,
They definitely represent the hip hop
so
culture.
yeah, they definitely are. They definitely dope. They definitely dope. So I think both of them. I want to say both of them. I'm pleading the fifth. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? They both dope. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's a tie with
It's
that.
a tie with that,
I
yeah.
get
It's a
it.
tie with
I
that.
understand.
Nas is a better lyricist, though. You ain't see an artist lyricist wise. Nas is definitely better, hands down. You know what I mean? I can't say, yeah, Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z know how to pick good beats. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. He's some real good beats now. You know what I mean? When they kind of lyrically, like assassinating folks, Nas is a scientist with this thing. Like, I've never seen anybody like Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what he do. If Big was here, he would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Big he used to have conversations with Biggie. And Biggie used to tell him, yo, you did that. You know what I'm saying? You did that. These are conversations you ain't gonna never hear. God rest his dead because he's gone.
Right.
And the people that was there, they're not gonna iterate because it sounds like, can I be honest?
Yeah.
Like you kind of favor one or the other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And to keep it, Biggie's the king. We don't want to take nothing from him at all. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he knew who the real king was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He knew who the real king was. So, with that being said, I think Nas. I want to say Nas. Nas and Jay-Z, they both dope. But as far as lyrical, Nas got it hands down. There's no lyrical guy on earth that can contain with this man. I'm sorry. Not Eminem. He knows too. Not nobody.
And I like M.
M is cool.
I think M is pretty
You
cool.
can keep up with him, but as far as like,
I think M dope.
yeah, as far as like precision, the man is like, he's a scientist. He's a scientist,
That's cool.
Yeah, so. Yeah, shout out to Nas.
Okay.
QB, we here, you heard? Yeah, we out here.
So, what are your future projects that you're working on right now? Being that you've kind of relocated to Omaha, and coming from Atlanta, are you still doing work in Atlanta, or have you started collabing with people in Omaha?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, all of that, really. First, my work never stops in Atlanta. Atlanta's like one of my homes.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Shout out
saying?
to Atlanta,
Shout out to
ATL,
ATL.
Shawnee.
You know what I'm saying? I got my feet wet out there for real, so I can never shit on that. But at the end of the day, I got a lot going on as far as with QC the label, like I said, BMF. I'm doing a lot of consulting right now as far as that's concerned. I don't want to get too much into it because it's like a surprise.
Right.
But as far as my project I got coming on is V12 Black Sinatra 2, which is like an edition of the first one that I did, and it did really well. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to try to follow that up with a second one, which will be like 7 songs. And y'all can get that on all music platforms, okay? You know what I'm saying? And it'll be out by the top of the year, January.
Okay.
So y'all can look out for that. I'm gonna have some songs too coming. Next month? I got a video coming called "I Fell in Love with Her." That's like one of the first singles off the actual project, and I did that here.
So you
know,
be
in
falling
Omaha.
in love, so you like that R&B.
Shout out
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, Casanova, I was like, ooh, Casanova, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I just want to bring back that feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The project is called The Love Between a Man and a Woman, and I just wanted to try to, I don't know, bring that back. You got people who've been together for 30 some odd years. You know what I'm saying? And they have time. So that's the people that I'm reaching to. You know what I'm saying? Them people one of the people I'm reaching to. You know what I'm saying? I'm really reaching to everybody, but that's the demographic I was reaching to. Like those folks who, know what love is and what it takes to achieve, that longevity. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm at with it. In my older age, I just feel like I need to, iterate on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, make the music mature a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? And this ain't no kid situation. I'm gonna keep it 100. The kids gotta go to bed when my records come on. Okay, I'm trying to tell you. I don't want nobody, talking about, I learned that from V12. You sure didn't. You supposed to been in the bed.
Right.
Anyway, okay? Because Zoom is tomorrow, okay?
Right,
All right.
okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff going on, though, as far as, like, project-wise, it's too much to say on this one show. Y'all to run out of time. But I got, like, a lot going on, and it's good stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. I got some stuff in LA going on too. I got a whole deal right now with Empire. In Detroit, I got, with the whole BMF thing, I got Luxor, shout out to Luxor wine and stuff like that. It's like a whole winery out there. And,
I want to, yeah.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring all of that here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like gathering all of this, like a big puzzle. I'm just putting it together,
okay.
but I'm putting it together here. You know
Bring some to the
Shout
city. Shout out to O.
out to Omaha, you know what I'm saying? For real. So we're going to bring it here. That's how it was. You know what I mean? We belong for real. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm also doing stuff with the younger artists. If they need consultant or, any hooks or anything like that.
You got a lot of talent here.
In the city, so y'all can definitely reach out. Yeah.
And it's like they're just stuck here.
Right.
It's like they don't
think
know how to
else.
bridge off.
Exactly.
It's too much talent here.
Right.
Well, and I think too, it's like the connections. A lot of times what I've noticed here is people keep their connections secret. They don't try to educate other people that are in the same field as them. And I don't know if it's a fears of this person might make it before I do, you know what I'm saying?
It be that.
Instead of just really, like I said, networking and coming together, because really at this time, that's what we all need to do, especially as Black people.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And then you see these youth who aspire to do stuff in the music industry and the creative industry, but they don't have an outlet. They don't know how to put their music on iTunes. They don't know how to work that social media to turn them likes into dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, call my man V12 Gacho.
Yeah, tell them your social media.
Yeah. Okay.
I had to start mine over.
Like
V12, at V12 Black Sinatra 2TV. That's the new one. You know what I'm saying?
On your Instagram?
Yeah. Shout out to Instagram. You know what I'm saying? They try to blue check me and all that, but I'm like, I don't need the blue check. I'm a walking blue check.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting certified. I don't need nobody to certify me. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I appreciate the love. That's what I'm really saying. And you can reach me there, or y'all can reach me in person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna give you my phone number, but some people that know, they know how to get to me. You know what I'm saying? If you need to get to me, I'm talking about in the city wise. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm willing to help. That's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm here to help the youth. Yeah, and I want you guys to know, like, if you're trying to get in the music industry, it's a long haul, but if you're willing to go through the actual strenuous run of it, it is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Amen.
It really is. So, it might seem a lot of, some people think it's kind of unbelievable, but once you see the actual money, you're going to be addicted. It's almost like crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, you know what I mean? So, you're chasing it now. Now you like, because you know it's there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
and that's what they need. Yeah. Like you just said, when they see that, it make people hungry.
Right, exactly.
But like you said, if you really want it, you're going to be hungry whether that money there or not. You're going to go get it.
Absolutely. And the money is here too. I don't want them to get it twisted. Like, the money is here.
It's money in the city.
The money is in the city. I don't know what people doing,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm here to help.
Like,
evidently, they don't know where it is. I always lead horses to water.
Yeah.
I can't make you drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm definitely going to lead you to the water. As far as this city is concerned, because it's got a lot of things that has been untouched. Nobody's even touched on it.
Yes.
Music-wise.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Radio,
yes.
you guys.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of platforms that
that's
people
what
can
I
be on.
said.
They're not even utilizing it because
So
they're
we're going to have to kick it up a notch.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
why
So
we
get out the trap
live.
right now.
Right.
Get out the trap for like 2 seconds. I know you got to get your money and all that, but get out the trap for a second and really see, open your eyes to what's going on in your own city.
In the city.
You know what I'm saying? Because, a lot of people, they always say, oh, well, when I talk to the youth, they say, oh, we're not getting supported and all these things. I'm like, well, you have to go up and talk to these folks. Like
you do.
yourself.
Yeah.
You do.
You can't go up there and expect somebody else to talk on your behalf for something that you're trying to do.
Amen to
But they
that.
got to feel you wholeheartedly. And the only way to do that is if you go and you meet these people head on. But sometimes they don't even know where to go or who to meet.
They don't.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
and that's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's up to you guys who are kind of like the pioneers of this music thing, who are kind of like the legends and the OGs to the game to really like give our youth knowledge and some type of direction.
Right, absolutely.
Because a lot of these kids are lost, or they don't even have the confidence or self-esteem to really pursue a music career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Although they might dream about it and write lyrics and poetry and all that, they don't have the confidence to really think that they can do it. So if you could, I mean, you're very relatable. That's what I like about you. Like, so I feel like the kids could be like, well, if he could do it and get with this person and get on this album, then I definitely can do it, you know? So, like, I see you inspiring, like, our youth, our young kids to, you know what I'm saying, help them fulfill their dreams and hopefully even connect, you know, them to the people that you know, you know, the people that you've done music with.
Yeah, that's the goal at the end of the day. You know, anything I can do to help and to, you know, to make sure that, you know, in your career that it moves forward, I'm all for that.
Your vibe, man. You got your vibe. You want to eat, and you gonna make sure everybody, you want everybody to eat. I feel the vibe. I feel the vibe.
If my team ain't eating, how am I eating? How am I comfortable in my own skin?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Like I have to. Yeah,
That's knowledge from back in the day. Yes.
Yeah, I've always been that guy. So I'd rather be broke and see my team winning.
Yeah.
Than for me to be rich and see my team broke.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And people don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, you get a little sidetracked, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're making money, you like, shit, I gotta, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you gotta look out for your folks. Can't forget about Lil Bron now.
Yeah,
you know
you gotta be humble.
Can't forget about Lil Bron.
Humble yourself.
Because you gotta come back around, and when you come back around, guess who around? Lil Bron now.
Yeah.
The same folks who you know what I'm saying?
Important to bless the people around you.
Definitely. So with that being said, you know, always bless the people around you, especially the people who helped you. You know, even if they didn't help you, you know, just show kindness. You know what I'm saying?
Be very humble.
Always
Yes.
be humble.
Yes.
You know, because that right there gets you a long, long way.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? Long, long way.
Totally agree.
Definitely.
Correct. Facts, no acts, okay?
Facts, no acts. You know what I mean? All day long.
For real.
Okay.
So what else you got?
Yes. Let's see here.
Which one to get on topic? What happened with your people? Let's get on that topic.
Yeah, so
Let's educate these people. Let's educate the city.
Educate.
About 2 weeks ago, my cousin was shot. The news tried to say he committed suicide, tried to attempt a suicide in the Douglas County Corrections Office. When they took him to the hospital, no one was allowed to see him, only law enforcement. Not only that though, my cousin has a history of mental illness. And so what kind of upset me is that in all this news reporting, this is what they failed to release on the news. They try to paint him out as this criminal, which really he's a young man who has just had a troubled life. He's had a history of mental illness. That's in his medical records. And he had not been treated properly because my question was for the police, do you guys have proper protocols in place to handle people who suffer from mental illness?
And they don't.
And they don't. And they are not to be treated just like the average person you're arresting. You know what I'm saying? And furthermore, after him waking up out of a coma, he is back in jail in Suffolk County. So I feel like he hasn't even gotten the medical treatment, you know what I'm saying, that he has needed. And you know, I feel like there's a huge injustice there.
Yes.
We don't have any videotapes. We have not seen anything. You know, my family has kind of been like, let's keep this on the hush. But at this point, I can't keep it quiet. It bothers me to not talk about this stuff and to just let them just watch them do my people any kind of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then almost like get away with it. Like who's responsible? Like if he did try to take his own life at his hands, you know, he has to be accountable for his actions. However, though, it's not on tape.
Right.
They don't have no actual proof. It's my word against yours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And then furthermore, this young man has suffered from mental illness, which we don't talk a lot about in the Black community anyway. We always try to sweep it under the rug.
Yes.
And we've been doing that for ages.
Ages.
And it's just like he needs to get help. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be in some type of facility that can help him. He's young. He's 21, 22 years old. He's a baby still. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, it's hurtful. Like I said, there's just been so many injustices in Omaha, Nebraska for so long, and I'm just like tired of it. And so right now, our family needs help. We need, you know, a lot of these companies, well, these attorneys, they want $5,000 retainers, like off the rack. And all of us is just working. We trying to take care of our families. We don't have that type of money. So it's like, where do we go to get help? Like, how do we get some type of justice for just even the systems of negligence of OPD? You know what I'm saying? And just even the fact of that this young man just shot himself, so y'all say, in his head. Why is he back in jail? Not even a week later, he's back in jail. And we know the conditions of jail. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
on top of the covert.
Yeah, on top of the covert, exactly. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense.
So he injured and quarantined.
Yes.
Alone, because when you quarantine, you got to be by yourself.
Yes.
Terrible. It's terrible.
In a prison, I don't think it's not enough space.
It's not. It's not.
It's 3 people probably too.
It's not. Cell.
They gave you the mask and stuff like that or whatever, but still, that's not enough. Like
that's what I said.
I mean, but you run the risk of infections if he has a wound on his face. Being in prison is not really the cleanliness, most clean environment. You know what I mean? So
I'm pretty sure.
It's like, I mean, what do we do? I actually contacted a program called ACLU, and I want to really have some type of like fundraiser / just awareness events on our rights as people. And just even like if this, because I mean, this happened all over the country.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is our family is one of the many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. And it's just like, I don't feel like we know our rights, you know? And sometimes I feel like people of authority can just feel like they could just do whatever they want to us and get away with it.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's a new day and age though. Times is changing. People of authority aren't just getting away with just doing how you want to do to people, especially black people and minorities. So, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna put some things together because I really want to help my cousin, and I hope and pray that all these events will help him and his twin brother, you know, change their life for the better. You know, I feel like these are all lessons. My cousin is still here for a reason, you know. Like I told him, I'm like, God got a purpose for your life. If you didn't die that day in Douglas County jail, like it's a purpose for your life. So you know, we definitely gonna keep fighting for you, Brandon Jennings, and we gonna get something resolved out of this issue. And hopefully, you know, out of this tragedy, we could triumph over it, bring our family closer together. You know what I'm saying, and steadily keep empowering our people to get them out of situations like this. And hopefully get them to a place to where they don't even want them to think about being in situations like this, you know, educate their minds, build companies, you know what I'm saying, empower your people financially as well. That's another thing I've been on. So we got your back, Tank. We love you.
Yeah, we got your back, bro. You already know.
We're about to conclude this show, Tell the Truth. And if y'all got any questions or any comments, feel free to email us at tellthetruth@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And that's it. We out.
All right.
Fasting 2 times.
2 times.
2 times.
2 times. Oh yeah, if we talk Black Sinatra.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?